You look yummy, look so yummy. You're so yummy, yum yummy, yummy, yum yummy.
Hey Open World, it's me Juanita, Miss Open World Queen. And we're just here because you're just chilling. And I'm hungry, so I wanted a hot dog and we decided to hold our first ever cooking show for Open World TV. Take a look.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is our first Open World TV cooking segment. So when we get started right now, here's my pot, here's my fork, because you know when you're eating or cooking, forks are good. You know what I'm saying? A good fork is like, there's nothing better than a good fork. You know what I'm saying? And then a knife, and here's our wieners.
Yummy.
Edward!
What's up, Juanita?
In order to be a very good cook and be safe in the kitchen, you should be wearing an apron, don't you think?
You're so right, Juanita. Where is my apron? Oh, here we go.
And it magically appears.
Yes.
Told
yeah.
you.
That cool apron.
It's not as cool if it was He-Man.
Yeah.
Or Madonna.
Yeah.
Or Cyndi Lauper.
So if Madonna or Cyndi Lauper is watching, I need an apron with your picture on it. Cyndi Lauper, I know you be watching the show, huh, sweetie? Okay, so send an apron with your picture to the address right there, Cyndi. All right, Cyndi Lauper? Mm-hmm. And Mattel, same with you. Madonna, baby, I got love for you too, baby. All right, so we'll put it on this apron right here, right now. Just like that. Make myself look all good in the kitchen. All right, now here's our pot. Come a little bit closer, Open World, so you can see what I'm doing. I just put the pot on top of the stove. Now I'm going to get the fork like I was talking about, because, like I said, forks come in handy. We're going to turn on the flame. The flame is on the pot. Ooh, pot, fire. This is lard. Look at the lard. Zoom in the lard. This is the fork. The fork's going in the lard. And it's in the lard. And it fell through the hole in the fork. But we're going to get as much as we can and put it on the pot. There we go. Can you see the lard coming from the fork onto the pot? Can you see that, Open World?
Yes.
Good. Now we're going to mix the lard go all over the pot with the fork. Get some more. Now I always think that the fork is a good thing to work with when you're doing this kind of stuff, because it has holes that could slip through, it's metal, so it won't burn. You know what I'm saying? Because so much times you be cooking with stuff and it will burn on you. But forks are good. It's dirty. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the lard already boiling. So now we're going to put the fork on top of the paper towel. Be all tidy. Put the flame down, because you know what I mean? When it starts bubbling like that, it'll be all like Jesus flowing and everything. You get all burned, and then we gotta call the ambulance. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's all nasty and awful and bad. Here's the wieners, like that. See? Now, the reason why I'm doing it like this and trying not to touch it with my hands is because, like I said, Juanita's going to put it in her mouth. Even though I washed my hands, you don't want Juanita having any of my germs. You know what I'm saying?
Duh.
So now we get the wiener and put it in the pot. Imagine that. Alright, so Open World, can you see inside the pot? And look at that wiener get brown. You see how I put it inside the pot? It's on top of the lard, and the lard is basting the wiener. What we're gonna do, look at the knife, it's all dirty now. Since we ain't got no buns, we're gonna use bread. But something tells me Juanita probably like mayonnaise. So now we're gonna get the bread. We'll open the bag of the bread. The bag is opening. The open bag, you can smell. When you smell the bread, it smells good, and you know it's good. You want to smell it? Mmm. Now it smells good, right?
Yep.
That means it's good bread. Juanita, do you like the end or you want it middle?
Middle.
See, a lot of people don't like the end. Don't know why. When I was a little kid, I didn't like the end either. Then I grew up and then I liked it. I didn't care no more. But some people stay the same way. You know what I mean, people? Anyways, book that we used. I'm going to scrape the top of this. Put it onto the bread. And smother it around. Put the mayonnaise all over the bread. Make sure that you get all over the bread.
Why is that?
Because you see, you zoom in on the bread, you can see the edges. A lot of people make this mistake of putting so much emphasis in the middle of the bread, the edges are all plain. And that's not that nice, you know what I'm saying? We'll get more mayonnaise. Put it on the bread. Make sure we get all the bread so the bread is all filled up with the mayonnaise. So therefore, you'll get a nice hearty sandwich. Anyways, getting rid of the last of this on the fork because you don't want anything going to waste. Now look at Juanita's wiener. It's a little bit fluffier. Oh look, it's all black.
Burnt.
It's black and pink the way she likes it.
My hot dog.
So we're gonna poke it. When you poke it and juice comes out, it's a good sign. The fork. Pick it up. Let the little lard come off the thing onto the pot. We're going to turn off the heat because you don't want to burn the pot because that would be all bad. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna put it on here. Gonna close up the sandwich with the mayonnaise. And now, this is
So hungry. I want the hot dog that Edward cooked. It says so delicious because it's made by Edward and it's just his favorite cooking.
Okie dokie, here you go, Juanita, all for your mouth. Here's a napkin so you don't get your hands dirty. Here you go. Enjoy my wiener.
I hope you don't kill me with the wiener. Poison me.
Yummy, you're so yummy, girl, you're so yummy. You look yummy, you look so yummy. You're so yummy.
That was good.
Yummy, you're so yummy, girl, you're so yummy. You look yummy, you look so yummy. You're so yummy, yummy, you're so yummy, girl, you're so yummy.